celebrating Phillip Ricarado Jr.'s birthday in a brand new arena as a tribute to one of our most popular superstars on our BA roster. For those people who don't know, Phillip won the Intercontinental title not long ago when they did our Us versus Them special. So let me just show you guys, we are doing a tournament right now to find out who is going to face Phillip Ricardo Jr., and this will happen tonight as a tribute to his birthday, as we have all legends, as you can see, people who Phillip has not faced as of yet. Phillip has quite the resume so far since joining our roster a year ago. In the finals already, you can see Triple H has already advanced, Harley Race, the Ultimate Warrior, and of course Bret the Hitman Hart have all advanced over the lights of Cactus Jack, Jerry Lawler, Goldberg, and Bruno Sammartino. So, without any further ado, let's take it to our first show. And as you can see, folks, we're doing this live, and we have absolutely no control of the outcomes. And you will see it again. We are not playing. I simply call the action. As we have two of the most legendary characters in all of wrestling history right now. To my knowledge, these two have never faced each other. This is actually a generational clash here. Triple H or Hunter Hearst Helmsley, or The Game, current CEO and head of talent relations himself, Triple H, and the late great legendary Harley Race. And the all-new Phillip Ricardo Jr. Legends Arena, his birthday arena here, folks. Yes, we have entrances, even though normally we only have entrances for the finals, to be honest, but this is the final four, so I guess that makes sense. Actually, then again, we do not do these things, hopefully, folks. Normally we don't allow the entrances just because we wait until the finals to get the actual entrances. So please forgive me while I fast forward that. I apologize. So here we go, folks. Without any further ado, we are not playing. As you can see, this is a demo mode. We're simply getting into the action as Harley Race and Triple H, Hunter Hearst Helmsley, to challenge Phillip Ricardo Jr. on his birthday for the Intercontinental title. Race sent off the ropes, trips with the single land flapjack. That's a stomp right to the gut of the legendary Harley Race, the king of wrestling at one point. Triple H, a lot of people might not know, was a legendary superstar. He has done a lot of work, folks, in and out of the ring, and a lot of people might be surprised to know that both Triple H and I studied at the same wrestling school. Obviously not at the same time. Uh-oh. Great look at our arena here as we celebrate, again, Phillip Ricardo Jr.'s birthday, and this is his special arena. If you're wondering why he gets such a special arena, one, we have a few new arenas where we're going to be unveiling over the next couple of shows, but we figured why not do this for you guys. Uh-oh, Race taking his eyes off the prize, so to speak, and that's not something you want to do with Triple H. Regardless, they call him the dirtiest, they call him the cerebral assassin, because he is a smart fighter, a thinking man's wrestler, pedigree, and is that going to do it? It is, in fact, going to do it. And Triple H is going to advance as CEO and head of talent relations one step further to going one-on-one with Phillip Ricardo Jr., the natural bodybuilding champion.
Here is your winner, Triple H.
Congratulations to Triple H as he's going to advance to the next roster rival. As you can see, the folks, we are live here. We're in the final four, so let's get it. We're going to bring you right to the next match, folks. There's not going to be any kind of breaks in between, as we're going to bring you right to the next match. As you can see, the Ultimate Warrior versus Bret the Hitman Hart. Again, I'm taking off the entrances. I do fast for finishers and specialties. Other than that, it is going to be completely random. As you can see, I'm not playing as anyone, starting the match. You know, hard to believe that Phillip Ricardo Jr. has not faced the Ultimate Warrior yet. In our conversations with Phillip Ricardo Jr. in the past, and having him on the F4L Headquarters podcast, we've learned that a lot of people, his respect that he has for the guys in the wrestling business, and some people he's met around the way who have transitioned into bodybuilding and vice versa. And he was always mesmerized by the physiques of the guys like the Ultimate Warrior. So, it should be interesting. As the Ultimate Warrior, Bret the Hitman Hart, first time ever. Well, to my knowledge. Also, both are former Intercontinental Champions, I want to point out. Watch out. Hart going for an abdominal stretch. Bret Hart, probably one of the, they call him the excellence of execution. The best there is, the best there was, the best there ever will be, as he says. And the Ultimate Warrior is rocket fuel in the human body. Nice hip toss. Out of the ring he goes. Traditionally in wrestling, it is not always, doesn't usually go the way that you would hope it would for your birthday. I don't know why the ring announcer, why the referee is counting. We don't allow pinfalls as an acceptable win here. Great matchup thus far. Uh-oh, Warrior with Hart up. And down he goes. Oh, Warrior now using that size and power advantage. Uh-oh. Belly to belly suplex. Oh, stomping on the leg, the Warrior. You don't see Warrior usually working on the technical stuff. And that just made it cost him. As Hart, who is known as for his technical skills. Pile driver, very dangerous maneuver. A near fall in the Warrior. Warrior getting into the ring. Stepping back out to break the count. And again, they're outside the ring. sends the Warrior back into the ring. Hart now looking to end this thing. Surprised hasn't gone for that patented sharpshooter yet. Oh, I spoke too soon. That's exactly what he's going to go for, and can the Warrior withstand that? Many of the greats in wrestling have submitted to this very maneuver by the excellence of execution. Is the Ultimate Warrior going to be one that will be added to that list? On a tie-up, Hart sending the Warrior to the corner. And the Warrior saw it coming. Again, you're going to see power versus style here. Technique, if you would. Warrior now going back into the cover. Hart gets the shoulder up. Oh, brutal. And the Warrior is just going to outpower the Warrior right now. The Warrior is going to outpower Hart rather right now, which isn't really a bad idea. Nice standing vertical suplex by the Warrior. Pure rage in a human body was the Ultimate Warrior. The late great superstar captured the imagination of people in the 80s, and now Hart has got him back into that sharpshooter. And this very maneuver many of the greats have submitted to in the past, including the likes of Yokozuna. Oh, able to get out. And the Warrior now, nice gorilla press slam. Hart giving the shots back. Warrior with a shot to the gut. And now, on the shoulder, face first, the top turnbuckle. And then the winner here will face Triple H in the next round to find out who will face Phillip Ricardo Jr. for his birthday bash celebration. Into the cover. And the Warrior picks up the win. So Ultimate Warrior's power ultimately was too much for the technique that is Bret the Hitman Hart, as we've seen. And remember, folks, we have no control over this or anything else you've seen or will see.
Here is your winner, the Ultimate Warrior.
Fantastic matchup there. All right. Well, let's get into our next match. No rest for the wicked, as I'm sure Phillip Ricardo Jr. is excited for his matchup. Congratulations to the Warrior. All right, folks, just stay right with us as we're doing this live for you guys. No breaks in between. Taking you guys behind the scenes, so to speak. All right, here we go, the next round. And again, we're going to have, always in the fast mode, there are no entrances here. However, we will have the entrances for the main event, of course. As we have the finals to find out which one of these gentlemen will be facing Phillip Ricardo Jr., the Natural, for his birthday celebration spectacular in the Legends Arena. The International Legends Classic Intercontinental Invitational, as we're calling this. Phillip Ricardo Jr. celebrating a year on our roster, taking names. These are two individuals he's not faced yet, but that will change tonight. Oh, what a round-up shot. Phillip Ricardo Jr. in his first match on our show, singles match, he defeated the likes of Hollywood Hogan. In the past, he's raked up quite a bit of wins over people over the years, showing off that power game that Phillip Ricardo has and the technique that he has. Warrior in the Triple H. Excuse me, folks. Warrior right now showing off his power with a bear hug. And there's an elbow to the head. As a cerebral assassin fights back. Warrior on the ropes. Shot to the kidney. Another one. There he goes. Right hands. I'm going to give you a tip. Whenever you got a guy down, instead of celebrating, wait to celebrate until after you get the win, because that gives the other opponent opportunity to get back into the game and win into you. That's just a tip to the wise. There's that signature Triple H Double A spine buster. Pedigree coming up. There it is. And that's it. All right, folks. Now we know we're in for an absolute war. It will be power versus power. And two people who have graced the cover of Muscle and Fitness magazine are about to collide.
Here is your winner, Triple H.
Well done to the Trips, I guess. The good news is he won, but now he has to face, pound for pound, one of the strongest people on our roster. Stick around. As you guys can all see, this is the turnout of this tournament thus far. It has led us down to the title match itself, which will have entrances, as this will be treated as the main event, as we are celebrating Phillip Ricardo Jr.'s birthday. That being said, let's get into it. Phillip Ricardo Jr., the natural bodybuilding champion of the world, taking on Triple H, defending his Intercontinental title. I guess Trips wants their title back. Phillip Ricardo Jr. does not have to necessarily give it back if he doesn't want to. There is an old saying, beat me if you can, survive if you let me, so forth. All right, here we go. This is our main event. One fall.
The WWE Intercontinental Championship.
They want their title back, folks. Well, here comes our visitor. usually during the tournaments I will allow the final match, title match and whatnot, to have entrances, as you've earned that opportunity. I don't believe that everyone needs to have their own entrances until you got to that point. As Triple H makes his way to the ring, Hunter Hearst Helmsley, Jean-Paul Levesque, your current CEO of Talent Relations in WWE, the Cerebral Assassin, as he's been told and called. That guy's excited. And so is that person, apparently. Alright folks, it's time for Phillip Ricardo Jr. to make his way to the ring, and as he does, the natural bodybuilding champion having some fun here. He's dressed for success here. This guy's in a rush to see this match, apparently. Phillip Ricardo Jr., the natural bodybuilding champion and your Intercontinental champion, former United States Tag Team champion. He is on the BA MMA division on our show. Phillip initially made his debut teaming up with his longtime friend and companion, JoJo the Bodybuilder. And since then, JoJo has grown in the years. They have now separated, so to speak, but I'm sure the mutual respect is still there. My goodness. Triple H getting a mixed reaction here.
And his opponent from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 269 pounds. He is the WWE Intercontinental Champion, the natural Phillip Ricardo Jr.
So Phillip Ricardo Jr. defending his Intercontinental title. And that old saying, you want your title back, come get it. And Phillip handing over the title to the referee. This is a customary thing in pro wrestling. Triple H is no stranger to the Intercontinental title either. First time ever these two are meeting. We're doing this live Phillip Ricardo Jr. on his birthday. Let's see what he's got. Here we go. Colin elbow tie up. And Ricardo Jr. right away. Sidewalk slam. Oh, what a running neck breaker. One of the most impressive things about Phillip Ricardo Jr. is the fact that for a guy his size, and as thick as he is as far as muscle goes, he is extremely agile and able to do things that a person his size simply should not do. It could be that background he has in football, as now showing off that power game, gorilla press slamming a near 300-pounder in Triple H. Knee to the face. Triple H, one of the most in-shape individuals there are as well. And with Triple H, you don't want to make a lot of mistakes, as we've mentioned in this tournament. We've already seen him take down some greats already. Oh, Ricardo back up, however. Knee to the gut, calling elbow tie up. And Triple H now with Ricardo up and drops him across the top rope in the Legends Arena. As a tribute to Phillip Ricardo Jr. As I mentioned before, we have some new arenas we're going to be demonstrating and showing off in our shows to come. Of course, we have our open MMA, we have our open tag team tournament coming up in next month in August. Only days away from that. Triple H breaking the cardinal rule by celebrating way too quick, in my opinion. Look at this, going to the high rent district, smartly thinking otherwise. And Phillip Ricardo Jr. going to turn that on. Clubbing blow. Stomping on the wrist. I don't know who this referee thinks he's doing by making a count. We do not honor such things. Clubbing blow. The other ways titles change hands on our shows by pinfall submissions or knockouts. Beautiful running elbow by Phillip Ricardo Jr. to the heart of Triple H. Look at this raw power, running power slam. Uh-oh. So it breaks the count. That's good. Uh-oh. Triple H taking advantage of that. Oh. They butt heads. Knife edge chops. Oh, what a brain buster. Spine buster, rather. Shot to the gut. Another clubbing blow, and watch out. Oh, brutal. He's going for a submission hold. Phillip Ricardo Jr. busting out the new maneuvers. That looks painful. He's known for his full Nelson. That was brutal. So Ricardo, face buster. Reversal by the game. Into the cover. Getting a near fall on the champ. Triple H can't believe it. He's uh-oh. The pedigree coming up. There it is. Well, it happens. And Triple H takes their title back. You know, there is an unwritten rule in wrestling that on your birthday, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. But regardless, Phillip Ricardo Jr. will get back to the gym. He'll work hard and he'll rise again some other day. I have to see if that rematch will happen at some point. So Triple H, the head of Talent Relations, takes their title back. Congratulations to him. We're going to find out who else can get their titles back, if anybody. All right, congratulations and happy birthday again to Phillip Ricarado Jr. May all your dreams come true, folks.